Not dealing with logs, but it's very similar, you'll find out. We are solving exponential equations. So number one, obviously we're trying to solve for what? X, but it's in the exponent. So the way we get it out of the exponent is we have to cancel our bases. What are our bases right here? The only way we can cancel them is if they are the same thing. So they either both have to be 2, both have to be 8, or maybe a different number. Which one's the smallest one?
2.
Good. So the smallest is the one we do not want to change. We want to keep the smallest one the same if possible. Sometimes it's not. Alright, so I'm going to write 2 to the x. Again, I'm just leaving that the same again because it's the smallest number. Is there a power, is there an exponent we can raise this base to, which is what? 2 to get 8. 3, good. Because 2 cubed is what?
8.
Good. So instead of writing 8, isn't 8 the same thing as 2 cubed? Yes. We just have to, see how it already had an exponent? We have to bring that down. Okay, so what I just did was I changed this to a base of 2 because 2 cubed is 8. I just brought that other exponent, you have to bring it down. Everybody with me? Alright, now we can cancel our bases because they're the same.
How do you get 3 3s?
I just got 2 3s. One of them was already there,
2 cubed is 8.
but 2 cubed is 8. Yeah. Alright, stay with me. So now I can cancel my bases since they're the same. And I can set the exponents equal to one another. So x equals 9. Very good.
Okay.
And I'm going to show you how to check it. All you do is type each one in your calculator, each side of the equal sign. So like on the left side, you would type in 2 to the what power? 9. Because you're plugging in 9 for x. And then type in 8 cubed. Are they the same? Yep. So that's how you check it. Everybody good so far? Okay. Next one. What's the smallest base? So that's the one we're trying not to change. So let's go ahead and write that one down. Can I raise 3 to a power to get 9? What power? So let's rewrite 9 as 3 squared. I also have to bring down the what? Good, beside it. Everybody with me? Now I can do what? Good. What would I have on the left side? Good, and you got that by doing what? Distributing. On this side we have. Alright. What should we do here to solve for x? Okay. So we would get negative 2 equals what? And divide by? So x equals? Very good. Alright, let's check it. So in your calculator, you just type in 9 raised to the 2 times negative 1 minus 1. And that's how I type it in. You could just type it in negative 5 if you wanted to. That's the number. Now type in 3 raised to the 6 times negative 1. Same number. Everybody good? Let's do... You can raise stuff to negative exponents. It just turns it into a fraction in your calculator automatically. Alright, let's do like 3 more together. Y'all want to pick which 3? 7, 8, and what else?
3.
Okay. 3, 7, and 8. Alright, on number 3, what's the smallest base? Okay, let's try to leave it the same. Can we raise 4 to a power to get 64? 4 to the 3rd? Check it in your calculator. Very good. So I would write this as 4 what? Good. Then I would cancel out my 4's. I'd have 2n minus 1 equals 3. Then I would do what? And so n equals? Very good. And you can check that on your own if you'd like.
Okay. Whoa. We got that. Let's do that here.
You said okay. Alright, next one. Now this one's tricky because it has a fraction. Anytime you have a fraction, ignore the 1. Okay? So on this side, the base is what? On this side? Good. Ignore the 1. Which one's smallest? Good. So I'm going to try to leave that the same. Alright, if I ignore the 1, what power of 7 do I have to raise it to get 49? Yes. Okay, why do you think it's a fraction then? Write this at the top for a second. Write x to the negative second power. Can we have negative exponents?
Yes.
We can in your calculator. But like by hand, if you're going to make this positive, you'd move it to the what? So it'd be like 1 over x squared, right? Not our answer, but our what? Exponent. Very good. So this is the same as 7 raised to the what power? Negative what? Ignore the 1. Negative 2. Because 7 squared is 49. So if it's 1 over 49, you just make it a negative 2. We also have to bring down my x. Go ahead. And what did you say? You didn't say anything. Okay. So from here, I will cancel out my 7s. I get x minus 1 equals negative 2x. What would I do from here? Okay. Oh, sorry. Thank you. So I get 1 equals, and then divide by. Very good. So my answer would be negative 1/3. So you can have fraction answers. That's fine. Everybody go with that one? Alright, last one we'll do together. Then I'm going to have y'all work some on your own. What's the smallest base? 5. Good, because you ignore the 1. So I'm going to try to leave 5 alone. And ignore the 1 still. Is there a power of 5 I can raise to get 125? 5 to the third. So if it's a fraction, it's 5 to the negative third. Good. So I'll have 5 to the negative third. I also have to bring down my what? 4x. So I cancel them. I'll get 2x minus 3 equals, and now I need to move by. Very good. So I get negative 3 equals, and now I would divide by. Very good. So my answer, good. What do y'all think about these so far? Easy? We're not multiplying, we're dividing them. But that's okay, you can multiply and divide things that have like an x in a letter, but you just can't add or subtract them. Alright, try 4, 5, and 6 on your own. 5's going to be a little tricky, so if you don't know it, just try your best. 4, 5, and 6.
Distribute. Yeah, I'm so dumb.
Alright, let's start going over these. Let me get Emily, help me out with number 4. What was the common base? Good. So this one was 5 to the what? Good. Alright, Darrell, tell me what I would do next. And then what? Good. Alright, Daniel, what would I do from here? And that would give me what? Equals. So, x equals? Good. Raise your hand if you got this on your own. Oh, y'all rocking and rolling. Okay. Let me move on. Alright, number 5 is different. And tell me what was the problem with number 5. Correct. You can't raise 4 to a power to get 8. So if this happens, we have to change both bases. So the easiest way to do that, look at the smallest number, which is 4. Can you raise a number to a power to get 4? 2 what? Squared. Good. So I can change this to 2 squared and have x plus 2. And I can also raise 2 to what power to get this? So I'd have 2 cubed parentheses 2x. So sometimes you have to change both of them. And the easiest way to do that, look at the smallest number, see if you can raise it to a power to get that. Alright, next I would do what? Alright, then I would have equals. Then I would and get. Very good. Questions? Okay. Last one, the common base was what? 2. This is 2 to the what power? Alright, so Taylor, what would I do from here?
Cancel with 2.
And then I'd have what?
X equals 10x plus 5.
Alright, Dalton, what would I do from here? Okay, we can do that. That would leave us with 0 equals 9x plus 5. Then what? Subtract the 5. I get negative 5 equals 9x. So x equals. Very good. Easy? Good. Because you're about to have a checkpoint on it. These 6 problems are for homework. You could probably finish this and the checkpoint by the end of class. So make sure you do that. On your checkpoint, you can use your notes, but if you talk to anybody during the checkpoint, it's going to be a 0 because it's quiz grade. If you don't finish the checkpoint, it is in your best interest to come 0 period to get help because you have a quiz on this tomorrow where you don't get to use your notes. So if you don't understand the checkpoint, please let me know so I can help you. Yes? Okay. I'll be right there. So I'm going to pass these out. Please don't talk until I've taken this up from you. And when you get done, please finish your homework.